Welcome back, nerds.
Hey,
we
everybody.
came back for episode 3.
We did it. We made it a third episode.
It took us like a week to get an email back. Week and a half to get an email back from NBC.
Yeah.
But they gave us a third episode.
The big wigs down there, man, they just don't respond.
They don't understand us, I think. They just don't
Definitely
get it.
not. They definitely don't get me.
No. Maybe we'll go to CBS.
You know, we can shop it.
TNT.
At this point.
Yeah.
We have options. That's what the people don't. No one really understands how wide our reach is right now.
Yeah, no, dude. Millions of people are listening right now.
That's being
We have
modest.
a reach. I mean, have you talked to the Oklahoma branch yet?
I have not.
You gotta meet Jared.
Really?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Tell me more about Jared.
He's a guy.
Is he like relations?
Yeah,
He identifies
he
as
relates.
a guy.
No,
That's
he
good.
relates.
To what?
Shuns. You know.
He relates to being shunned.
Yeah, he likes being shunned. That's probably why I haven't met him.
So how are you, man?
How?
How are you?
Or where?
I know where you are.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Overall, how's your health? How's your
health?
your well-being?
Probably good. I don't know. I haven't checked it lately. Where do you go for that?
I don't know. I think isn't that like a general consent? Like you check in with yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
But like what?
how would you gauge your health? Like, how would you? How
I
are
don't
you?
have a Fitbit. Let's put it that way.
How are you feeling? I guess how's your mental health?
Oh,
Is what I'm asking you.
overall,
Yeah.
Unstable,
Yeah,
scary.
that seems. No, I mean that's not honestly.
No, a serious question. No, I'm pretty.
Are you
doing
memeing? Are you being
fine.
serious? Because that
I'm memeing, but you know.
that's a fair response.
That
right
is a
now.
fair response.
I think you know what I mean. I feel like I've talked to a lot of people, and that's what they.
yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Just fine?
Honestly. Like there's been
You know
there's definitely been times where I'm like, well, this is life now. but
Yeah.
But overall, I feel like I've weathered it pretty well because I don't know. I'm pretty chilling. You know, I'm a lone wolf already, so
Wow.
it is what it is.
And I feel like we have a unique experience because we live in Philadelphia, where there's been
We do.
a particular amount of unrest. We haven't been on since the riots, since the protests started.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
a
busy.
lot of stuff has happened,
I
and
was
it
busy out there.
continues to happen.
Do you know anyone that needs Nikes?
You're hustling Nikes now?
Who's asking?
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, tell me who's interested. That's all. Don't ask any questions.
I don't need last names.
No, just.
Here's a number.
They
Tell
get a
them
complimentary
to
Foot Locker
text
bag.
me.
All right,
What?
complimentary Foot Locker bag.
Okay,
Yeah, free.
that's a good deal.
That is a good deal.
Is it like one of the burlap
I
ones?
said no questions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't get to know what quality the bag is. You just get it. All right.
Give them my number. Tell
get
them
this-
to text
You
me.
get to see the sneakers, and that's it.
Tell them to text me. That is all.
Yeah, I'll put the size in the description. If you ask me, you don't get the sale. All right, just leave. Just go away. You fed.
I did just get a new pair of Nikes recently. I think.
Did you really?
Sean got them for me. You know the deal.
What a coincidence.
Wait, no, segue.
What? You're a thief? You steal clothes? It's just
I didn't steal
more
them.
proof. I mean, why would you think of that as I was talking about
She did also-
stealing Nikes?
Also buy this shirt too.
Did
But
you?
this is just a charity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want.
What kind of charity?
It keeps kind of go in and out in autofocus. I wonder if I should have
What?
manually focused it.
Manuel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have called Manuel to come in and change the focus for us.
He's busy.
He's a
What's
busy
today?
guy.
When we recording? Wednesday?
I don't even know, man. Honestly,
It's a
like
void.
time is like, I feel so lost. Like I honestly don't know sometimes what day it is.
Yeah, I know. Like I'll say I have work tomorrow.
I feel like that.
And
Yeah,
you're like, really? And like, dude, it's tomorrow's Monday.
And I guess it's different because you work down, at the
I
food
work
center.
a real job.
Yes,
It is honestly.
you
It
do.
is like a real job.
I mean, as far
Like,
as
as far as real jobs
as far as
go.
anyone's dad is concerned,
That's what I mean. That's what I'm going by. Yes, you've hit it on the head.
You definitely have a much more real job, and especially, I mean, comparably to me. You know what I mean, if
like when you told a lady about the foods that I feel like everyone's mom knows somebody.
yeah, it's like,
that
oh, my
works.
cousin's
Your
uncle.
cousin sold oranges down there.
Yeah, he still works down there. Do you know the place, the market? And you're like, I
That
don't,
place does not exist
there's a
anymore, as far as
thousand.
I know.
different stores down
There's
there.
so many, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, real job, I guess. But no, like, yeah, I have regular, like, not 9 to 5. It's like 3 to 12 or 4 to
What
12.
I'm saying is that, like, because of where you work specifically,
What?
your overall, routine hasn't really shifted. You know what I mean? Like,
no, honestly, it hasn't.
Like the quantity and the pace at which you work probably has shifted a lot differently sometimes, especially like at the beginning.
It was
of the pandemic.
Yeah, it was like, oh, this is, I feel like everybody had the same idea. Like, they've dealt with shit like this before, but
yeah, there's been scares and blizzards.
Yeah, like swine flu. There was Ebola.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right, like 2 people are gonna get it, but then it went through China. And
that was literal though. Like,
was like, they didn't know. They didn't think it was.
That's not even a joke though. Like, literally, swine flu was like 7 people got it,
or something like
or
that.
Like 9.
They made a huge deal out of it,
and Obama still gets shit for it. But that, I don't want to get political.
Obama.
But so Obama. I guess overall, what I'm saying is that
Trump Obama.
Trump Obama.
Trump.
2020.
20 Obama.
Unprecedented times.
Denounce. Great. Obama.
It's great.
Fantastic.
And that was our segment on politics.
Yeah. All right, politics segment over. Denounce. All right, I'm done. I denounce.
But like for me, like my everything changed for me.
Yeah, that literally, it was like,
because
you're working now, you're not.
Yeah.
Please go home.
Because for those who don't know,
don't come back.
I'm a working musician. And
wait, you play music?
Yes, for money.
What's your name again?
For money.
I don't think I know honestly, who you are.
That's
honestly,
that's a real exchange. I have all the time. People are like, hi, how you doing? I'm Ashton. Nice to meet you. Like,
how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Cool.
And it keeps going out of focus. It's bothering me.
Is it? I think the screen is just shitty.
No, it's out of focus. But it's okay. Like, now it's in focus. It just focused. I'll just do a cut. I want to manually focus it real quick. I'll just do a cut. All right.
Okay, and we're back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Nothing even happened.
Now, cutting back to you with the weather.
Yeah. So my weather is I'm a working musician, which, to some people is kind of like an antithetical sentence. Antithetical.
What do those words
antithetical
mean?
Sentence.
What do any of those words mean?
Like,
how do I interpret those in order?
I think I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not. Like, a working musician, like it sounds like an oxymoron. Like,
why?
Because people will talk to me and they'll be like, "So what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I play music." Like, "Oh, but what do you do for money?" And I'm like,
"Oh,
I play music.
I drive a bus."
Yeah. I hook.
Why did you ask that?
but when, my point is, when everything happened, when COVID hit,
everything, all the bars shut down.
All the bars shut down. Everywhere I would play shut down. And I remember the first time that things were changing hit me is when I had my show on March 13th and it got canceled because they started like limiting crowd sizes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and I remember everyone was talking shit. Like, even Dad said some shit where he was like, they said dude, crowds are like 100. Like, come on. Like who's gonna? I mean, it's not gonna be that many people. Like, you're closing your show down, and I was like, I mean, fuck you, A.
Nobody's going to this thing, so why are you even shutting it down?
And it sucked because I did have a lot of people come into it, but when that got canceled, it was just like, damn, that and then that week I had one of my open mics canceled, which was one of my biggest incomes. You know what I mean? And it was just like, holy shit, this is really happening. I mean, I texted you, I was freaking out. But luckily I work. I work for food delivery, and that picked up immensely. So I eventually
kind of balanced out.
Able to tip the scale in the right direction for me. But just mentally, dude, I'm spiraling, man. I mean, just
what do you mean?
Trying just okay? like I said, I don't know what day it is sometimes, or you know what I mean. Like
you're just off your game.
Yeah, it's like every day's a vacation, kind of, for me and Sean. We go which
is a scary prospect.
Yeah, but it's also not because like I said, you lose track of not responsibility, but just format. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like structure, kind
definitely.
of. You know what I mean? Like, although
it hurts. Like when you don't have structure like that, it can definitely just I don't know. I feel like it can hurt you at times. Because when you have a structure, it's just things are coming like routine, and you just kind of fit things into the routine. But when it's just I don't have anything to do. There's no deadline. I could do whatever till whenever. There'll be no consequences. It's just like
it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can just kind of do it. It's like too much leisure,
mm-hmm.
or something like that. Like when you're on vacation too long, I feel like you kind of even get sick of it. Like you want to go back, even though it is like objectively better than wherever you came from. Because you left there.
Definitely.
But yeah.
So like, and it's crazy because it felt like everything was about COVID.
What do you mean everything?
Just the world was about COVID. You know what I mean? Like it felt like that was like the, not just like the conversation really. You know what I mean? It was like like that, and that felt like it was like toppling everyone's mentality.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
then, social injustice once again reared its ugly head, and just like I just feel like it was the perfect recipe for just like a potion of just like it, like people being driven and angry and
people definitely
aware of things that they a lot of people probably weren't aware of. You know what I mean? Ignorantly.
I feel like I don't know. If you're not aware of it, then you've never like I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
You have no idea what's going on anywhere.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
But if you are aware of it, it's always like in the back of your head.
And I feel like that's
just kind of accepted it.
That gets me into like the first thing I want to actually show you, because so
the Colombo.
So the protests began. You know what I mean? Everything's happening, and it's like coming out. It's forming its head in a lot of really different, not weird, but bizarre avenues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a down here, and like not this, but not even far from my house. There's like 2 blocks. There's a park called Marconi Plaza. And there's a statue down there, and it's a statue of Christopher Columbus. I entirely didn't even know this. I was unaware.
You're so dumb.
I am dumb because I've lived in Philadelphia for like
for context, there's a Columbus parade next to it every year on Columbus Day.
I was unaware of that too. I've lived in this neighborhood You
live 2 blocks from the park that hosts the parade.
This neighborhood is making national news right now. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because it's like
Philly's on the national spotlight right now
for sure.
I mean, part of it. It always is. I feel like it's a sleeper. Shit. No one talks about Philly. Like people talk about New York. People talk about L.A.
And then Philly will do some shit, and it's like, oh right, Philly.
That's
right.
Oh, those crazy motherfuckers in Philly. No, what are they doing down there?
When the team win, they light the city on fire.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just light it on fire for any.
You were there that night. That shit was crazy.
Oh, when the Eagles won.
The Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Fuck yeah, dude! They're nuts. We couldn't move.
We could not move. That was scary.
You could not move.
That was like that felt like just the level of volatility in the air was just like. Anything can happen right now.
Yeah. I feel like Eagles are just like such a charismatic team too, for whatever reason. They're just the Eagles.
Sports.
Yeah. But like I don't know. I feel like even people who aren't from Philly just like the Eagles.
Yeah, they're the underdog.
That's what I mean. Yeah. They're just these little scrappy idiots trying to play football.
But yeah, so I lived in Philly for like 11 years. And I've lived here in this neighborhood near the statue. Even when I lived with my friends and I had roommates and stuff, I lived right near the statue. I lived in the same neighborhood basically. So I lived in this neighborhood for like 5-6 years. Didn't know there was a statue there. Didn't know it was Christopher Columbus. Didn't even know that there was
sickening
a parade. So like the people in this neighborhood are like, like you're
ugly.
They are an ugly people. They are really ugly people. South Philly is just like
really?
It just is
their faces or like
I just mean their character.
Yeah,
I don't want to like generalize, but just like the people specifically that are a part of this specific thing. So because the protests started happening, a lot of people in South Philly who are pretty heavily, Trump Nation, if you will,
Trump Nation all day.
Started getting fearful of Antifa, the terrorist group Antifa, and that because Antifa's been up there causing ruckuses and rioting and protesting.
Ruckuses. Yeah, I feel like they become the boogeyman.
This is satire.
Like
obviously.
They're definitely. I don't know.
They are the boogeyman.
Definitely people who
That's
like
it. They're the new ISIS for people who are.
They're the boogeyman. Yeah,
that's you know what I mean.
But it's more real now. Like ISIS, they're somewhere out there. They're not here. You know,
ISIS is just like,
you know, if there's a white guy with a bandana on, he's probably Antifa.
Yeah, or a black bandana, or a bandana, or any bandana. If there's a white dude with a bandana, Antifa.
Yep.
If he has a ponytail, sunglasses,
yep,
Antifa.
That's him. You got it.
So the South Philly people in this neighborhood who are like, you know, not the brightest people, hardworking,
yeah,
but you know,
are rubbing two brain cells together. Yeah,
great at working on cars.
Yeah, they can work on cars like a motherfucker.
They're really good at working on cars.
But
they caught wind of a rumor that Antifa was coming down to fuck with the statue. Because across the nation, everywhere people are toppling Columbus statues, you know,
or
what
just
I mean?
Statues in general. Any statue can get it right now
for sure. You know why do we
got
build
a statue?
Monuments.
Fuck it,
coming for it.
Literally.
Are you a statue?
Watch out,
because it's your time.
You ain't got nowhere to go. You just got to stand there and wait for us to come to you.
Chop your head off.
They just been knocking him. I heard some guy died
doing it.
Like they toppled a statue and a guy died because he was underneath it. Like they're not using proper statue knocking over protocol. They're just grabbing some ropes. I see people on the statue trying to push it over while they're trying to pull it down.
That doesn't make any
sense.
sense.
You're trying to kill yourself.
You're gonna hurt somebody.
He's like, get down off it. You don't belong here. It's trying to push it off like it's a regular person.
Yeah, you're a racist. Like we have to use inertia, man, and gravity.
Yeah, it's
no, I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah, it's like 30 people standing 6 feet from the statue, and they're just like pulling it down.
Like,
safe,
did anyone do the math on how tall this thing is?
Anyone know trigonometry?
Real quick, just run me a real quick parenthetical.
Did anyone measure the shadow of the statue?
Where's the sun?
I need to know. This is a trigonometrical question.
You see,
trigonomical.
I made a word. Antithetical. I think that's a word. I think that's the word I wanted.
Okay.
I don't know if trigonomical is a word. You're wrong there. They caught wind. These people down here caught wind that Antifa was coming down to fuck with the statue. Again, mind you, I've lived in this neighborhood
ever.
Didn't know there was a statue. Didn't know it was Christopher Columbus, who was, you know, an idiot and racist and killed people and all kinds of dumb shit. You know,
like
the history.
It's just so weird that like
people don't know.
It's so
facts.
weird. Yeah, it's so weird that they, with all that being out there, they were like, let's teach this to kids.
Yeah, like they formatted it.
We're gonna give kids a whole day. Everything's gonna be cool.
It's definitely like a willing thing. Like I feel like, honest to God, the issue 100% is the education system because it's like it's a filtered fairy tale.
So, were you the one that told me that you might have? It was like they tried to give Italian Americans who were like being like really like what do you call that? People didn't like Italians and Irish people when they came over. I don't know who the fuck was here.
It was. I told you this.
Discriminating, and you said like
I don't know who was here either.
I guess British people,
original British people that became New Yorkians. I guess I don't. Anyone that came to this country, that came to this country and immigrated at some point. The Irish, the Italians. You see it like nowadays. Anyone from the Middle East. The first.
It's gotta be the British, right? Pilgrims.
What do you mean? Like to
like come here, start societies, yada yada yada.
The colonizers?
Who was
the
here
Pilgrims.
first? No,
Native Americans.
Yeah, no, I mean obviously.
Okay,
but who came here first to where they could have a prejudiced opinion about an Italian or an Irish guy, which is like most of America now.
The story of Plymouth Rock, which I think is like the people who landed on Plymouth Rock.
Okay,
I don't know.
Died of dysentery.
Definitely.
Almost certainly.
But a percentage deaf. But
deaf.
What I'm saying is
and blind.
So like the Christopher Columbus story, he was commissioned by Spain to go just to the Americas, but he landed in the Caribbean and was like, "Oh, these people are darker than me." And rounded them up, told them to find gold. Couldn't find any because there was no gold because he thought he was somewhere that he wasn't. Anyone that couldn't get enough gold, he cut their hands off, and the rest he made slaves and brought them back. That's what Christopher Columbus
fucked
did.
Up, dude. Yeah,
crazy. But
fucked up.
And the Pilgrims, I don't know who it was, I forget. But the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock, I'm pretty sure, and that was in like the 1700s. And they built, or maybe the late 1600s, because the late 1600s, because Christopher was 1492. He sailed the ocean blue.
Was it 1492?
1492.
That long ago?
Yeah.
I thought it was later than that.
No. But the Vikings were here. A bunch of people had already been here.
Yeah, I mean, it was well known.
Uh-huh.
You know, there are people
That's why they
all over
went.
the
That's why they
country.
were coming here. They were like, go see that shit again.
Yeah, I mean, part of Mexico was America, or Mexico was had a larger, you know.
It was
there
like all
mesas
of
and
California, all the way out to Canada.
shit. Yep.
What it is now,
New
Canada.
Mexico.
Exactly.
Where'd you get that name?
New Jersey. All these names come from like all the places in the
And
world.
they just scammed Indians out of territory all day.
Exactly.
They called them Indians.
So
too.
they were British people, I
That was
guess,
so
whatever.
fucked up.
And they
Native
pretended to be cool for a little bit, but then they were just like, honestly, we're a little bit more advanced, and I think we're smarter than these motherfuckers. Let's just fucking kill them and take their shit. And that's what they started doing.
Yeah.
Started taking the land, and then they built the colonies.
Yeah.
And that became that. And then from there on out, like, you know, once America, you know, once they were like, we don't want to pay your taxes in Britain no more. Fuck your tea.
Fuck your stamps.
We became our own country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1776, blah blah blah. And from that point, we opened our borders in terms of like, you know, send us your free blah blah blah. You know,
send us your poor idiots so they can work.
This
for
is a
us.
very poor historic timeline. Damn.
David Rockefeller was like, send us your idiot people who don't know anything and are willing to leave their home country
Any
for
country
a dream.
where it's going to be better here. I fucking
It's going
promise.
to be better here, and we're going to hate you for it.
Every second of the way.
You better not benefit from this country at all, or we're
Our
going to hate you.
government will give you some assistance, and every motherfucker that lives here is going to hate you for
And
it.
everybody's going to know. Everybody, you're going to be on a list.
So yeah, anyone that immigrated here, the Irish, the Italians,
Yeah.
always called slack whenever they came.
Oh, well, basically, to finish that,
Sorry.
it was an Italian like role model, basically,
Yes.
because he was an Italian guy, and they wanted a role model, or they were trying to prop up the guy, and they were like,
Yeah.
okay, well, here's a guy. He came to America.
He was Italian.
He was Italian.
He found America.
He cooked pizza on that Mayflower.
And that's literally it. So it's because of the slack that Italian Americans. Here's the irony.
Okay.
Because of the discrimination that the
Okay.
Italian people faced when they came to this country, they felt that they had to galvanize and
They wanted a hero.
exactly. And,
not the
and
hero
they
they
needed
needed.
a hero, and a hero that was American and also Italian, so that they could feel a sense of pride
That makes sense.
in America. You know, Italians deserve to be American too, and that was the whole sentiment behind rallying behind, you know,
Mr. Columbo.
Mr. Columbus.
Columbo.
And from there, eventually Americans became, you know, much more accepted into society.
Then they started making them
and
pizzas.
integrated. They made the pizzas. They made the mafia. They made all that great shit.
They made Mafia 2, 3. Those are fantastic sequels.
One of my favorite open world games. That's funny.
Not to mention pasta.
Oh God, pasta. So yeah,
Totally.
right. So that's our history right there.
Fantastic.
But my point is, over the years, you know, it got muddled. You know what I mean? In the history books, in this fairy tale that Christopher Columbus found America,
Yeah.
it became the story, and we all learned that. And that
Dude,
A,
I had
isn't
to pray
true.
about this man.
Exactly.
I had to get a bucket hat
Nothing we learned was true.
with a buckle on it.
Maybe the year isn't even true.
Probably not. I mean, who's verifying this? You're gonna go back
Exactly.
in time?
Who's gonna? Yeah, exactly.
No, you're not.
So now, because they caught the rumor of Antifa coming,
They're coming.
they went to defend the statue. But here's the thing, man.
Guns?
No one. I've been to a bunch of the protests. I'm within a bunch of the Facebook groups that, you know, kind of organize these things.
Yes.
No one talked about that. No one was.
Time to go get the
I lived
statue.
here for 6 years. I didn't even fucking
I mean,
know it was
honestly,
there.
though, all you really need is like 10 dudes.
To what?
To go fuck with a statue?
Yeah, it
And then
is.
other people, you know.
But the
then-
neighborhood like got together and they were like, they're not coming to get my statue,
Yeah.
and they all went down
we
there
got 10 dudes.
with bats, guns. They were fucking dude. There was the first night there was like a
I
dude
love
with
it.
an AK with a mask and like he had like full army, and it was just like
People love this shit.
people. They brought attention to it, and then like,
Yeah.
everyone that was protesting was like,
They're like marching this way and they're just like making noise like, hey, don't come over here. Like,
"Hey, don't
what?
look at this racist thing."
What? Hey guys, they got something over here.
I
Like,
think it's a
what?
racist
It's like,
thing.
no, don't come here. He's
Don't-
like, wait. Now I want to see. What do you got over there?
Well, now I'm really curious.
And the whole crowd, like the whole thing just shifts, like a SpongeBob episode, just the whole parade just turns a corner. It's like, shh, all right, what are you doing here? No, I'm defending the statue. Like, well, it's wrong.
How'd you even know it was here? You told me about it.
You're making all this noise over here. We were going the other way.
Literally, man, and because like around the country, people are bringing down these statues. All the people that were protesting were like, A, fuck that statue, and B, where's the everyone has seen the police response to the protesters and the brutality.
They've handled it with such care and gentleness.
It's been so fucked up, man.
What are you talking about? What videos have you seen?
Oh, I thought you were using.
Did you see the video
hyperbole.
Did you see the video where the cop gave a protester a gentle kiss on the forehead?
Oh, I didn't catch that one. Was that the one where the guy like flicked off someone's mask and then like sprayed him with mace, or was that before?
No, the one where the cop gave him a gentle kiss.
The cop gave a
on
kiss
the forehead.
The forehead of
a protester.
Of a human being.
Yeah, he broke the line. He came up. He took all his gear off and he gave a gentle kiss.
You're telling me
to a young girl
treated someone like a human being
on the forehead. This is a complete joke. This is not.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
Okay, good. You're like, wait, where? I haven't seen it.
And that's what's so fucked up too, man. Because of the response to the protesters.
Yeah.
And down here, there's a militia guarding a statue, and there's no police. Like, there's a dude walking around here with guns, open carry. Pennsylvania isn't an open carry state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking crazy with vigilantes.
Who's gonna fuck with them though?
Who's gonna fuck with who? These guys?
You ever call the police before shit happens? Like, some shit's about to happen.
You ever call the police and have anything?
No,
have anything great happen at all?
No, honestly, no.
I was talking with a friend, and he said to me, we're having a friendly debate, and he said that he said, all right, he said, hypothetical, like there's no police. What if someone comes in your house and rapes Shauna? Then what? And I was like, I'm gonna call. The police aren't gonna stop that. If someone's coming into my house to rape Shauna, then that's up to me or Shauna to stop that. You know what I mean? Like, I can call what's the calling the police? They're not gonna come in the middle and superhero. It's in transmission in front of the rapist and be like, no, sir, this is against the law. So you'll call them. Here's what'll happen. I'll call them. I'll make it. They'll be there 2 hours late.
I felt like you were gonna say I was gonna make a TikTok.
I'll make a TikTok. I'll post it and I'll make sure to record the whole experience.
I feel like that would get that would get traction, and then people would call the police for you, and I feel like they would get them there faster.
Definitely,
than actually calling them.
I would get doxxed immediately.
Yeah, like here he is. Get him.
I can tell by that stamp or that light.
Dude, what if they swatted you while a crime was going on, and then they shot the guy?
This is what I'm saying. The police have too much funding.
They have exactly enough.
All that is an option.
Yeah, they have exactly enough for I don't know. Rubber
I
bullets.
just thought it was crazy that I agree with the people that were protesting, saying these vigilantes down here, that's a danger to the neighborhood. I think rather than people protesting equal justice.
It's expensive. Is it
what is?
Those statues?
I'm not saying the expensive. It was a gift from Italy. It cost $28,000 or something like that.
They cost when they have a statue commission. They cost so much.
It cost $28,000 in 1918 too, which was 1930 or 40 or something. It was which is a lot of money back then. Inflation.
It costs a lot. So I'm sure the cities are not happy to see these statues just being tossed on the ground.
Yeah, I mean from a fiscal perspective, but.
Because I remember that from before. I don't know why, but I remember someone saying to have these statues commissioned to these people cost the city tens of thousands of dollars.
I read about this one. I read some history about the statue just because
with that being said, I feel like if it gets taken down, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah, well, like I said,
when I see these on the news, all these statues being taken down, I don't feel. I'm just
that's
whatever.
What I meant about the energy of the protest being directed in not weird sure these statues should have never been up, but
wait, what are you gonna do if they pull it down? Shoot them? Beat them with a bat?
That's what I mean. That's exactly they were prepared. They were prepared to defend the statue with bats and guns, and that's what I think is a huge problem. Where's the police response to that?
They should have went across the street.
That is a neighborhood danger. You know what I mean? Not people protesting peacefully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people guarding a statue with bats. Come on. Like the police were standing with them and guard. So because of all this, the protesters caught wind of that. And we're like, well, fuck these vigilantes. We're going to protest that.
Wait, what's going on over there?
I'm going to protest that instead.
Yeah, wait. I don't know these guys.
And and now the city is taking the statue down. There's a commission up in July to have it taken down. It's been boxed up for like a week. Yeah, because there's been like so many. That's what I want to show you some of these videos. There's been so many protests and stuff. And I went down there to a couple of them and just spoke. It's just the level of the lack of intelligence, like the lack of education. Rather, it's not even an intelligence thing.
These people don't think. They just
don't.
They just do.
Yeah,
they just do things.
It's just like
scary.
I'm showing a lot of leg this episode. You know, I like it.
Yeah, you do got some leg out there.
Hey, you know,
I looked at it and I thought you had ripped jeans on. Like that's what it looked like from here.
I mean, they kind of are. They're my jorts.
Your jorts. I got clowned so hard when I wore jorts. That's why I do it to you.
Pull this guy up.
I'm just passing along the bullying. Don't mind me.
Pull this guy up.
All right. So this is the guy. This is one of the guys.
Bullying me. Yeah, make that a little bigger, I think.
It will be bigger.
So at this point, like this is pretty far along in the protest, like in the stages of it. Like in the first couple of days, it was just these guys literally having a block party with guns and beer and like pounding cops and shit down there.
What up?
We're saving Colombo.
Colombo's gonna see another day down here in South Philly.
If I have anything to say about it.
Listen, I shut my restaurant down this whole day to come down here.
So at this point,
have a free burger.
This is from Tuesday. Sorry, cut you off.
Have a free burger. It's on me.
We've been making these all day.
He's my father's recipe.
The ones on the left side are about ready. These ones are just put on.
You want cheese?
What kind of cheese you want?
You got cheddar.
These are the nicest racists I ever met in my life.
It's like, jeez.
These are really some
Who are these guys?
Hospitable racists. These your friends?
They're cool by me. That's why the cops were protecting them. They gave us burgers.
You got burgers. These guys gave them.
Got guy over there. Yeah, you see him? Give me a burger.
A burger.
Give me a burger. Whole thing for free. What'd you give me? You gave me problems. I don't want to see you no more.
With cheese.
Witches.
With cheese.
Oh, with cheese.
Give me a burger.
Give me burger.
With cheese.
Sir, what language are you speaking? I said he gave me a burger with cheese. Sir, I don't know that word.
I'm sorry. Am I not in America? I wanted a burger with cheese.
A burger with cheese.
2 burgers. Hold on. You want cheese? 2 burgers with cheese.
2 burgers with cheese. Just a one word.
2 burgers with cheese and a pickle in one.
Just a sign that has like a whole line and then like a dash and then it keeps going. It's like $9. Burger with cheese and a pickle on top. That's too much money.
Sir, pull around. I can't. You're gonna have to write this down.
It's like I want a burger with cheese. It's not that hot, right? Just get the burger with cheese. Put it on the grill.
So because these guys were down here cooking burgers with cheese,
yeah,
with the guns, flipping them fucking rifles. Like there was eventually like that, you know, made the protesters be like, all right, this is where the next protest needs
to confront.
Needs to be organized.
Yeah,
they did a South Philly protest, and this was the confrontation of that protest. So like I said, this is pretty far along in the confrontation. Like the first couple of days were burger with cheese, and then it's gotten progressively more and more like, violent.
Hey, fuck you, no, fuck
literally.
You.
Look at this dude. Look.
Yeah, he seems friendly. All right, I'm gonna watch this. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
Take your fucking camera down. You see how bad
What is happening?
It's chaos, right?
Turn this down a little bit. Holy shit.
Your mother's a bitch. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, boy.
Oh shit, he said grab him and arrest. Oh shit, what is going? It's chaotic. Bro, I don't want to see that.
Dude, wasn't that shit crazy? This dude, shout out to Mel D. Cole. Here.
Holy shit, this is chaos.
Go to the next one. So yeah, so
I like this guy. This guy's got big.
this guy,
He don't wear a mask.
this
He got
guy
a
makes
beer.
a great burger with cheese.
Yeah, he's the guy on the grill. If you
Make him
can't
a little
tell.
bigger. Can you make him a little bigger?
Yeah, we can make him a little bigger.
He is burger with cheese. That's too big.
I think it's just big enough.
He's perfect.
Big mouth. Look at that man. Look at this man. Yeah, I got a bite with cheese.
Wait, who had pepper jack? Who was that?
What a pepper jack?
was
Bite with pepper jack.
That was two pepper jack with a pickle, right?
These menu options are insane. I don't know what any of this says.
What kind of restaurant is this?
So, bite with cheese restaurant.
So yeah, man. Shout out to this guy, by the way, Mel D. Cole, who
I
is
thought you meant this guy for a second. I was like,
Not-
yeah, no,
not-
totally.
not-
Shout out to this guy.
not
I think his name's Matt.
it's Uncle Bill
That's my
right
guess.
there.
No, it's Matt. Look, he's got a
That's
label.
someone's Uncle like Dave right
He's
there.
got a label right here, dude. Read
No,
sign.
no, you know what that says? Matter, and he's stomping it out.
Oh,
He's trying to because people went down there and started writing Black Lives Matter in front of
on chalk.
the Columbus statue, and he's like,
That's funny.
yeah. So yeah, this guy
God.
got punched in the face. Come on, dude, who's calling him boy? That's some fucking.
I mean, he was antagonizing him. Definitely.
He was
Has some
saying
undertones there. I felt that.
Oh, with the guy saying boy.
yeah, he's like boy.
Well, you know
boy,
what? You know
boy.
the history behind boy, right?
I mean, it's obvious, but regardless, like if you're a man and I'm a man and we're like having a conversation, and I keep calling you boy. Are you just asking to get hit at that point, or asking? You're escalating.
But call it
regardless.
I-
Then
yeah,
there's
but-
the added layer of this is
yeah, but come on,
that-
context here. I feel like he's saying it deliberately, though. You know what I mean? We're here
Yeah.
at this protest right
He
now.
definitely
This
ain't
is
censoring himself.
this is a black man recording him, and he's in front of there defending, mad at this person, calling him boy. You know how he was saying it, boy.
boy.
He was like, you know what I mean.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would say the gamer word right now. There was two black cops right there.
bro.
Dude, it's fucking crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Listen to this guy. This one's actually pretty interesting.
Wait, this guy?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
What do you mean? That wasn't interesting.
I'm telling you, this guy's has some good
He's
points,
got some
Bob.
good points.
He has some good
He
points.
just told me to go fuck myself.
All right, let him hear him out though.
All right,
Let him make his
We'll
argument.
take this abuse.
Let him make his argument.
These are guys that matter right here.
We don't matter?
You fucking.
I don't matter?
You don't matter?
I'm asking
Everybody
you.
fucking
I'm
matters.
asking you. Do I matter to you?
Don't play that narrative with me.
I'm asking you a question.
Don't
I'm not
play that
playing
narrative with me.
I'm asking
This
you a
man can
question.
hardly stand.
So why are you?
I know,
why
pause
are
it.
you doing that?
This man's fucking like wasn't that like he's drinking that cup.
He's drinking hard.
He has been drinking it all
He's
day.
been drinking,
in that-
drinking.
Wawa cup.
Dude,
He's
that's it's so South Philly. He's got the trainers on. He's got the gut
Look at that
with
tattoo.
the tank top.
Look at that cross tattoo, man.
It's
My
like
man.
fuck you guys.
Listen,
You especially.
These the guys that matter right here.
Yeah.
The ones who want to arrest me for drinking out here
Fucking
in the
all
park.
lives matter.
For not arresting me for drinking in the park and stumbling over this freedoms of
I
speech.
don't know why, but I feel like they're gonna kick this girl in the background.
Oh,
Someone's
you
gonna
seen this
walk
video?
up and be
Oh,
like,
you saw this video?
I wish they did that.
I'm just fucking with you.
That'd be so crazy.
That'd be so crazy.
I
All right.
don't want him to
Let
do
him
it,
continue his point.
but for
Because this is bullshit. These guys fucking matter.
We know they
You want
matter.
to get into a narrative?
We already know they
You guys
matter.
got the wrong fucking narrative. You're fucking wrong.
We already know they matter.
Okay, what? What's
know
the
you-
fucking problem?
I know you matter too, but do I
So
matter?
what is the problem?
But do I matter to you?
You absolutely do.
Please don't touch me.
All people do. Don't tell me I'm touching. You
You,
fucking
you
touch
did
me,
touch
asshole.
me. I'm just asking you not
We
to
all
touch me.
fucking matter, but these guys matter more than you fucking.
So
Oh, he wanted to. He almost hit.
I feel like it's so
It's
close.
just, it's right there. They
But
wanna.
you fucking
They wanna. I wish you could have been there one of the days I was there because I was just like I had to say something. I was like yelling at the dudes. I said something like I think it's the Arawak Indians were like one of the tribes that were like on the
the
Caribbean.
Marowak Indians.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
The
crazy.
mother of Cubone.
That's crazy.
They were they're one of the like tribes that Columbus like came across and was
Yeah.
like, you know, find me some gold or cut your
Yep.
fucking fingers off. And
I'll do it.
and he like legit
Test me.
decimated them. They were like genocide. They're no more. There are no more of
Yeah,
them today.
he did it a
You
lot.
know? And I mean, what was of them survived and became, you know, like the Mesopotamia and like the Aztecs, and they went
Okay.
like all those places. But
Interesting.
but yeah, beyond that, like they decimated. So like they were. I was down there and they were screaming some dumb shit, and they're like, what kind of what did he, what atrocities? What did he even do? What did he even do? I screamed back, and I was like, I just like trying to educate. I was like, I said that he decimated the Arawak Indian, and then some other guy, swear to God, and I'm not making this up. He was like, yeah, that's why we celebrate Thanksgiving. That's right there.
That's why we celebrate it.
And I was just like, oh, so you're just gonna wear your racism? Okay, that.
And then he went, yeah, fuck you.
You want a burger with cheese?
You don't get a burger with cheese. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. You want them Arawaks?
You one of them aerosol Indians. I don't fuck with you. All right, get out of here. You don't get a burger with cheese. None for you. No burger for you.
But yeah, so like that's just the level of intelligence that you're dealing with down here. Let him finish his point, though.
More than I matter.
He'd be arrested right now.
They matter more than I matter.
It's time to get the fuck out.
I ask you a question. Do they matter more than I matter? Is that what?
No. Pause this. He's stumbling drunk, and this guy's saying, "Just move along."
Yeah, he's like,
"Hey,
this is for you."
Look this guy back here.
I know.
Look out behind him. He's like,
how did I get here?
That's how I feel almost every like black cop feels.
Same.
You know what I mean? I am in no position to like they're just like a lot. I've seen a lot of stories of people like police of color walking off the job and just being like no longer.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? Just like fuck this.
It's
like
hard to watch.
I can't imagine. You know what I mean? I can't imagine the duality that you know what I mean? Like I just. But he goes on. What is in that cup? What's in that cup? Miller Lite is my guess. No. Or Coors.
Coors, definitely.
Coors
or Bud.
Cordy.
There's no beer.
Coors from a 40.
Oh yeah, tall boy.
He poured it in there.
You got that tall boy.
He said to his nephew.
I'm not drinking in public.
Jimmy, go down to the corner. Go down to Jose's corner shop. Give me 2 40s. Dave, you want 3 40s? And put them in the bag and give me 2 cups from Wawa.
I was gonna say, go to Wawa, get a 32-ounce cup, and just put ice in it. They'll give it to you for free.
They won't say nothing. If anyone says anything to you, tell them Uncle Bill sent you, okay?
Tell them Jimmy sent you.
And tell them come down here. If they got a problem, I'll make them a burger with cheese.
Yeah, burger with cheese. I got the tinfoil right here. I'll take it.
4 kinds of cheese, whatever you want.
Pepper jack, cheddar, American, thick cut.
I got a Mexican blend.
Thin cut. We got a slicer.
I got a fresh brie right here.
You see that guy over there? That's Brian. He owns a deli. He brought a slicer. He's slicing cheese.
The Brunos.
The Bruno's Deli.
The best cheese. You come to my deli.
My grandfather made this cheese.
Is this racist?
Huh? I don't fucking care.
I'm Italian blood. Sean's Italian.
I'm Irish, apparently.
Are you?
Doherty.
I'm Puerto Rican and Polish, which you also are because we're brothers.
Yes.
And then I think I have a little Native American in me, but I have a bunch of other
do the genome
white shit.
Genome test.
We have a 23andMe up there. We just haven't done it.
Oh really?
I think it has an expiration date. Sean got it for her birthday.
No,
I'm sorry.
It doesn't have an expiration date. You split in a jar.
Yeah, but it says like a saliva best by date or something. But like I don't think I didn't open it. The plastic's on it, so I don't think it matters. Anyways,
I want to get it, but I don't want to give my genome to Jeff Bezos so we can make.
I feel like, well, like you know what I mean. Like they have every other bit of digital information that we've ever put out there. Literally. The last thing I want to give them is like just the last the peg.
You can literally recreate me right now if you just
no joke
have my
at that
genome,
point.
Like
literally at the like I've seen enough Black Mirror episodes. Like I know what it's all about.
Oh yeah, they got shit.
I know where they're going.
CIA is growing pig babies.
Oh my god, definitely.
I could do an instant replay.
You could do instant replay. I love that. Go fuck yourself. Oh man, this guy looks invested.
This guy. Pause. That's the guy who said what atrocities. It's even funnier. I don't want to dox this dude, but he works for like a company. I was on my block doing like concrete or something.
Really?
And I seen him. He gets off work and goes down to the fucking statue to defend America.
That's so wild. I can't imagine being that passionate.
You can tell from there he's 5'6".
I don't make fun of his height.
I didn't make fun of him. I just observation. Honestly,
like
though,
this guy has. You ever just look at somebody and just like can tell they're not thinking about anything?
Definitely. But I will say one thing about this man. He's got beautiful eyes.
Are they beautiful or demonic?
Both, but like the color, I bet like if he like didn't have a racist death stare, you know what I mean? Like just like a mongrel gaze.
That's beautiful.
he's got
Yeah, you
pretty
appreciate
eyes.
his eyes.
You know what I mean? But beyond that, honestly, and even being 5'7", this dude will punch a hole through my fucking chest.
Probably.
100%.
Yeah.
He works out, and he is ready to break my arm for
Yeah.
sure. He'll just look. He wants it. He wants it.
He's riling him up. This is scary.
Terrifying.
Look at this man. Look at Shrek in the back. Yo, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Get him. That's a protester. Look at the immediate police response. Look how fast they're acting. That's my favorite cop. That's my favorite cop.
What? You saying back the fuck up?
Back the fuck up.
Because they're real. They know what's up. You know?
I don't know, man. It's
They're like,
like
nah,
these
nah.
motherfuckers.
I ain't doing this.
I can't get. Oh, that's
Beautiful.
this Mel D. Cole. Yeah, and again, shout out to him for like these videos. And he's from Virginia. And he's in Philly, like doing shit. That's
Interesting.
even after I got punched by John Money, I still took time to talk to some people
people.
on their side. Oh,
That's cute.
that's good. See,
Promoting myself out of the Democratic Party because of this sleazy stuff and into the Republican Party.
Okay.
I am now a Republican. I'm now a conservative Republican.
Okay.
Right? I followed Candace Owens. I hope to God that she wins 2024. She's going to be the first female president, first African American female president. Okay, I'm on board with everything she's talking about.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
pause
this
it.
presidential election has Biden and Trump and no one else. Denoting
That's a true statement.
That is true. Yeah.
He's not wrong about that. I loved the dynamic in these two talking to each other. How out of breath he was. And
Oh
just
yeah,
and
dude.
how
He
calm
was-
and reserved the guy
he's
holding
like,
his phone was.
I just love Candace Owens.
It's like, here's my thing. And the guy's like,
You
yeah.
should never run in a full stomach full of bucket with cheese.
Uh-huh.
You ever get the meat sweats? I got the meat sweats.
And there's one more video on this topic that I want to show you, then we can move on to something else.
All
Or
right.
a little less grim before we end. Because we've been talking for a while.
We have been talking for a while.
It's good, though.
This one?
It felt like a good conversation. This guy here, he's a South Philly resident. And, I think, honestly, this guy has probably the best perspective of he's got just some good responses to what's been happening down at the Marconi. He's lived in South Philly for years. Honestly, I should let him speak for himself. I wanted to show you this. This is this is to like really encompass what's really happened. You can full screen this, man, for
At
sure.
my fucking mom's house.
Oh wait, yeah, start
sitting
over.
in the attic. Cause what's going on, everybody? This is Danny.
Okay, Danny.
I'm fucking out here
Got it.
at my fucking mom's house, sitting in the attic. Cause I can't fucking go out. Because
Got
of
it.
this COVID bullshit. I can't get a fucking blowout. I can't fucking. Everybody's too much of a bitch to cut hair, I guess. I can't go to the casinos. Me and my boy Tony
Oh,
used
no.
to go there, and they give you free Zimas all night.
What?
You fucking play them slots. You ever try to play slots on your phone? That shit ain't the same, dude. You can't pull the fucking thing. You can't fucking when you win.
He's making
it
the real
don't, it don't
points.
jingle.
It don't jingle?
It's fucking bullshit. I don't
That is-
fucking wear a mask. I ain't no bitch.
Oh shit.
Now,
This
what I
man a
came
bitch.
here to talk about today is I've been watching this shit going down in Marconi. I lived here my whole life. Me, my mom, my dad, my other dad, my mom,
Two of
my
them.
pawpaw, all from South Philly.
That's crazy.
We're all Italian. Both of my parents are Irish, but I'm pretty much Italian also. And I think it's fucking disrespectful.
That is
what-
so
what
South
the fuck
Philly.
is going on? My uncle been down there protecting that statue for 2 days.
Good
His
for
wife
him.
kicked him out, but he would have been down there anyway. It ain't got nothing to do with it. I would have went down there, but there's no fucking parking.
Right,
That's true.
that's so true.
Actually, that's
saying-
not true. You could park on the street there.
That he was like a rapist. They're saying
What?
he killed all these Indians. Detective Columbo is one of the greatest TV detectives of all time.
See, he knows
And
Columbo.
I'm not going to fucking sit here and let you fucking disrespect him. He's one of my personal heroes. I think about him almost every morning.
Every morning.
I pay most of my taxes. I fucking, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been arrested 5 times, but I fucking love the cops now for some reason.
I love the cops now for whatever reason that is. Can't figure it out, but I love them.
I'm about to fucking come down there to Marconi. I'm gonna bring my fucking bat and I'm gonna slump anyone who looks at me fucking sideways. And if anybody got something to say about it, even the cops, I'll beat the fuck out of a cop.
Oh shit.
I mean, I love the cops now. I bleed blue and green, go birds.
True. This is so
and I
South
just want
Philly.
to send a message to everybody out there. Keep fucking fighting the good fight. Because these motherfuckers, these transplants, they move in, they fucking read Noam Chomsky. They're fucking...
What's
they
Noam
smell
Chomsky gonna do
fucking
this?
patchouli. They're selling artisanal croissants. They all listen to Fish.
Who's Fish?
They fucking come
The
in here,
band.
they try to clean up our city.
I don't
Fuck
know.
that. Fuck that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to fucking hear about it. Fuck you. Fuck your family. Fuck your dogs.
Not
And if
the
anybody got something to
dogs.
say to me, you can come up to my mom's house. And that's a fucking promise.
Dude, how fucking great is that? How fucking great
So that's
is that?
satire?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I could not tell.
Dude,
might as
I
well be
didn't.
real.
I didn't realize until maybe a minute and a half in. I was entertained
Baked goods for
either.
cancer research.
Whoa,
It's a great cause.
it's okay. We'll get it in post.
Baked goods for breast cancer research.
Dude.
It's a great.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
No one
BuzzFeed.
cares.
Dude, I watched that and I loved it so much, man. I was like, dude, this guy's a
So
fucking
funny.
hero. So good.
That is so funny.
It's so good. It's like because that was the perfect line of you know what I mean? Like I couldn't tell till it's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, it's a 3-minute video.
Uh-huh.
Till halfway, I was like, oh, okay.
He's joking. Yeah.
And, well,
it
actually-
was so South Philly. It might as well have been real.
He's definitely from South Philly. Like he has to be.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you can't do
definitely.
a South Philly accent unless you're from South
I'll
Philly.
wrap this up. They are removing the statue now.
Yes,
They're
100%.
getting rid of it. They said,
are.
fuck that. We ain't messing around no more.
Which is good. Well, it's a commission to talk about removing the statue, but they're gonna remove it.
They're going to take that shit down. Everybody's going to come and be like,
There's been too much
they're
violence.
going to
About
get
it.
up the mic and go, ah! For fucking 2 hours.
I have an opinion about this.
Yeah. Even the statue is white. Take it down.
All right.
I mean,
well,
I always thought it was a cool statue, but like, that could be any dude.
look how angry
I would-
he is.
I
he's
know.
like-
He's like, I have come to conquer the world.
He says he's literally saying,
Oh, wait,
"Your hand has to be filled with gold.
yeah. It
Or
looks like
I
he's
will-
feeding this man.
I will cut
It's
it
like,
off."
Dada.
He's measuring it to see how big the box has to be to go over it. It's got
That's
like a
funny.
cardboard box over
But
it.
it looks like the Christopher Columbus statue is feeding this man like a bottle. He's like, Dada, give me baba. Give me baba. Here you go, son.
It's okay, boy.
I have your nourishment.
Go find deer.
In the direction of deer.
That's pretty good. I mean, it was very sensual.
Baba.
That was pretty good. Slayer.
Slate. I can't do that one. I gotta think about it.
It's,
You ever
it's,
like?
It's deep. I guess I
you-
kind of have a deeper voice than you. Yeah, I do.
I
Just
don't know.
naturally, just like I can just hear the tones. I'm a music. I didn't know if I mentioned it in this podcast, but I'm a musician. Look behind you. I don't know if you noticed. There's a.
That's a guitar.
It's a gwitter. That's what we call them.
You can't say that anymore.
Guitar.
You can't say that.
It's our
anymore.
word. We took it back. All right. I mean, it's around 55. I mean, what do you?
We got.
We gotta cut.
There
at least-
is one thing.
We gotta cut at least a minute and a half out of this. When I was like maybe like 2 minutes. When I
Yes,
was
definitely.
I mean, so.
So basically,
Oh,
Have you seen
rumors,
this?
rumors. Come on, dude, just own it, man. 2020, man. It's cool, baby.
no, bruh. Okay, so basically, Lindsey
Lindsey Graham is so gay. Like whatever this is, I just might want to open it up with Lindsey Graham
is so gay.
is the gayest,
That's a bold statement.
and he knows it. We know it. It's time he says it.
But have you read this?
I haven't. What is this? Actually, I'm sorry.
Okay, so there have been. So he's in an election right now, so this could be just like bullshit.
He's up for re-election too, right?
Yeah, it's like a close race now or something. So basically, there was this escort on Twitter who like was saying, "Hey, everybody who has been hired by Lindsey Graham, please come with your stories." And everybody was like, I've never done it, but like I know so many people, or just like just shit like that.
I could tell you stories, girl.
But there's a specific story.
Right.
This is it. So they call him Lady G.
The escort.
Like all of the escorts, like they know him in Washington as Lady G.
They call Lindsey Graham as Lady G. I love that. So cute.
It is cute, isn't it?
That's a cute little nickname.
I'm just little Lady G.
Lady G
I'm
over
just
here.
little Lady G. I bake my
I'm
apple
not gay.
pies.
I'm not gay. Just come over here and just bend over. It's fine.
That's all.
Don't you tell nobody.
You ain't got me scared. You saw an NDA. Right?
It's what is that though? Like it's always like the hardest, most Republican, anti-gay people are the most closeted people. Why?
He wants to put a little baby bonnet on, be spanked sometimes.
What is that?
It's
you know what I mean?
It's the movie trope, dude. It's just that like,
but it's a movie trope because
it's the football star that just is gay. You know,
that's art imitating reality. You know what I mean? Like that's because that's.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just shunned so hard that he's like, well, what does this thing do? Well, what's so bad about that? Well, I kind of like it.
It's just like it almost seems comical that or just like surreal that someone could be so suppressed about it that it becomes like their direction of anger and it could become outwardly like against it.
Yeah, it's definitely happened.
It happens all the time.
Yeah,
it happens all of the time. You see all the time, dude. Wait till you see like a year and a half until Girls Redefined. Fucking their husbands come out as gay. Dude, those two been fucking.
Oh, Girls Defined.
Girl Defined. Yeah, Girl Defined. Their husbands.
Girls Redefined.
Yeah, they need to
define them.
They need to redefine themselves. Their husbands. I'll say it right now into this microphone. They are fucking.
Dude. No, there was
I'll show you some videos. I'm sorry, we're getting off topic.
TLC, the weird one.
Yeah.
But there was this one show where like literally it was about like these kids who were quote unquote perfect, which I don't know, is a weird presupposition, but they were just like these white ass, blonde haired, blue eyed, like in the middle of nowhere, never saw a Nickelodeon cartoon, like just were like the purest. They're just pure. Like they go to Disneyland every year, maybe.
Yeah. Like
they're just like basically children in grown adult bodies. And I remember where I was going with this. What were you saying before this?
We're talking about being gay.
Oh, that's right. Girl Defined. And I think from seeing that, I feel like there are people that are just like pure and we're just the assholes. We're just jaded.
I know, but
like we live in cities where people are just shitty all the time.
I don't think
you just know
purity
people too well.
I don't know, man.
By pure, I mean like naive almost. Like children, but just that grew up and got married. Like, I never seen Dexter's Laboratory.
Well, and I think that naivety though maybe plays to the fact that they didn't even know that they're gay until they're married to a girl from Girl Defined. You know what I mean?
I just love my wife.
I love her so much. We didn't kiss until we actually got married, and that's true.
But dude, actually, I'll send you.
He was like, I was okay with that. I was on board with that one.
Yeah, I'll send you videos of the show, and you'll know.
Finish this because we have to call this on.
Yeah.
So this is an account of.
This is an account of one of the escorts, basically.
That hang out with Lady G.
Lady G. Yeah.
Sounds like the head of like a fucking what's it called? Like when a bunch of prostitutes like live in like a house.
A brothel.
Yes.
Sounds like the head of a brothel.
A madam. He sounds like a head madam.
Have you talked to Lady G?
Oh, Lady G sets the prices.
Talk to her. Oh, hi, baby.
And Lindsey Graham comes down and fucking his makeup's
I just see him in a baby's bonnet, like a bonnet.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that trope has been done with him, but I see him in like as a madam. I see him in like a gorgeous gown. With
he's like
a huge
done
fan of feather. You know, and his eyes are like just like the most beautiful purple. Like,
and it's just like I don't know, like a house commissioner from like the House of Congress, and he's like, "What are you doing here?"
He tries to like get in character. Oh, I'm Lady G.
I don't know what you're doing here. These are my personal hours.
These are my quotas.
You come into my domicile.
So wait, I want to read this.
So this is the account of the escort. When I came out of the bathroom, he was on the bed naked on all fours.
Ooh.
I noted that there were dark marks around his anus. I asked if he had showered. He said yes. I asked if it was okay if I wiped him down. He said sure. I wet a face towel and wiped between his buttocks, but nothing was coming off. Then I realized that his taint wasn't dirty, it was just full of moles. Dark moles, in a dense cluster up and down the length of his taint.
Gross.
"Aw," he said, "hope you don't mind. Those just my little ladybugs." I ran out of there. Now you see why my mind's not coming to news. Any escorters in higher spiel to verify this.
Ew.
That was just my little ladybug.
Thank you for listening. They tagged this. Oh my god. Hope you don't mind. That was just my little ladybug.
That was my ladybug.
Ew. Dude, Lindsey Graham being gay is like the biggest
amazing.
known secret like in Washington. They're all just like, oh yeah, we know. We fucking
Hell
know.
yeah, but it's just full of people that have not signed NDAs or whatever. It could be all rumors and they're just fucking with them.
No, there's no way.
But as equally as possible.
I
is
told
the
you.
other thing.
I prefaced the conversation on this topic that Lindsey Graham
Is ultra gay.
is the superest gayest.
The superest gay.
He is gay final form.
He's so gay
that he don't
you
even
don't even know he's gay.
he don't even know he gay. All right, well that's this episode. I think.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
that
to
was
call
an
this one.
episode.
Thank you so much for
We've been
watching.
talking. Thanks for watching or not.
I hope
if
someone
you got here.
I hope it wasn't too heavy. You know what I
The
mean?
secret is pistachios.
Leave a comment if you disagree with us. Leave a comment if you agree with us.
The secret word is pistachios. If you've gotten to this point in the video, comment pistachios.
Pistachios.
And we'll know you're real.
We know you're a real one. And also
Yes.
make sure you go to the coordinates 45 longitude, 72 latitude, and that is the first step in our scavenger
You know
hunt.
they count it and like they have minutes and seconds. Like there's more. Like there's like 3 numbers and you can get it down to like minutes. And
Things
seconds.
Bobby knows that I don't.
That's like the other measurement of where things are. Why? I don't know.
Keep washing your hands. Be safe.
Do it. Wash your hands
Black Lives Matter.
all day.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Boop.